Hey, I want to talk to you about the fact that we are really having an issue here from a health crisis standpoint when it comes to fat. Everyone has been telling us to eat low fat, fat free for years. You know, back in the 80s when I started off as a pharmacist, the whole mantra was stay away from fat, get away from fat, don't eat fat, saturated fats are bad for you, and all that kind of stuff. Well, I gotta tell you, the more you look at the chemistry of how the body works, that is a bunch of garbage. You really should be eating fats. Fats will help you lose weight. Fats will help you feel less hungry. And it's been shown over and over again, even in studies that are done, as well as case studies and my patients and clients, that when you eat fat, you get healthier. Now, it's important to make sure that you're eating healthy fats, right? Because that's what makes the difference. But to avoid fats, it's just ridiculous. In fact, 60% of your brain, 60% of your brain by weight is fat. So if you want to have a good, healthy brain, you need a fat brain, okay? And if you want your hormones to be working properly, you need healthy fats, because the basis of all your hormones is fat, okay? Even your immune system and your ability to repair and heal, all the way down to the cells. You know the membrane that's around the cells? That membrane has 2 layers of fat, all right? Everything in your body requires fat. Your nerves, in order for them not to short out, requires fat to be around them. So it protects those nerves and gives them the right support to be helpful for you, okay? So I just want to tell everyone out there that it's really important that you eat healthy fat. So what is healthy fats? Well, first of all, don't look at the whole saturated, monosaturated, unsaturated, and all that kind of stuff. The key is eating the right combinations of healthy fat. So saturated fats can and are good for you if they're the right kind. So here's what I'm going to say to you. For those of you that are of Indian background or of Eastern culture, you're very familiar with ghee. And for those of you that are into health, also are very familiar with ghee. What is ghee? It's clarified butter. All right, so clarified, grass-fed, organic butter is good for you. In fact, here's a little tip. You see that sun out there? It's basically sun. It's setting right now here in Arizona, but we get out in the sun and sometimes you get sunburns because you know, staying out too much and not taking care of your skin or having the right amount of health support for your skin. Well, one of the ways that you can help reduce sunburns is to apply ghee to the areas, and you will see that it'll actually help to repair and heal. In fact, if you are cooking and you get like an oil burn on your skin, immediately put a little bit of ghee on it to calm everything down, and you will see a huge difference in how that helps to repair that skin to the point where I've seen personally, as well as with family members and patients, where there is no scarring of the skin because the ghee, which is healthy fat, is helping to repair and heal. So I want you to recognize that. Another thing is coconut oil. It has lots of good healthy fats in there as well. And coconut oil is considered saturated fat, but you know what? There's something called medium chain triglycerides. That helps with your brain. It takes away that fogginess and helps you to stay more clear and have better clarity with the things that you're doing. So remember, coconut oil is a great way to go as well. You also want to be able to use, you can and is good to use, again, everything I talk about is always organic, right? But it's good to use coconut oil on your skin, in your hair, on your scalp. Yep, I use it for my scalp in terms of like a hot oil scalp treatment. If you have, for those of you that have hair, use it on your hair. Use it overnight as a hot oil hair treatment and see how well it does for you. So healthy fats are really good, and you want to make sure that you include that in your diet. We also know that when you have enough healthy fats on board, you don't feel hungry. And what happens is you eat less. And so you gain weight less. And when you have healthy fats on board, you actually are able to increase your metabolism and burn things better. So you actually end up losing weight by consuming fat. Now, some of you might be familiar with something called the ketogenic diet, right? The ketogenic diet is something that has kind of become a fad lately, but it's been around for many, many years. It's been called all sorts of different things. It's not Atkins, okay? That's a whole different thing. We're talking about a ketogenic diet, which really means staying away from grains and carbs, things that break into sugar too quickly. The key and the thing that we really need to understand is that the true enemy is not fat. The true enemy is sugar and things that break into sugar easily and quickly. So by consuming less of those things, by consuming more plant material, more healthy fats, things like avocados, tree nuts, okay, seeds that have healthy fats in them as well, and then fats like organic grass-fed butter, ghee, coconut oil. All these types of things are going to be beneficial for you. You need healthy fats for your brain. You need healthy fats for repair, healing, and repair of all sorts of tissues in your body. You also need healthy fats for the hormonal systems of your body. So if you want to have better health, stay away from this whole war on fat. I really had to spend time today explaining that to a patient and a client of mine because they were so ingrained with being fat phobic that they were actually creating health issues. And this whole idea of lowering your cholesterol to the point where I just don't understand, because even as a pharmacist and as a clinical nutritionist and a clinician, when you look at the biochemistry, you need cholesterol. You need healthy cholesterol. You need healthy fats in your body in order for everything to work properly. In fact, there's studies out there that shows that when your total cholesterol is 150 or less, you actually increase the chances of having brain problems, Alzheimer's, neurological conditions that occur because you can't think and feel properly. So it's really important to make sure that you take care of yourself and your brain and your body by consuming healthy fats. Avocados are another way to go as well. So there's lots of good healthy fats out there. Have a look at that. Obviously, organic, chemical-free, hormone-free, antibiotic-free is the way to go when it comes to the things that you're consuming. Don't put chemicals in your system so that they don't interfere with how the chemistry of your body is supposed to work. So once again, if you're trying to lose weight, if you have issues with health issues that basically that is causing you to have problems with cholesterol and sugar levels and pressures, blood pressures and things of that nature, you really want to look at including healthy fats into your diet and really lowering and getting rid of carbs that break into sugar, and you'll be surprised when you create the proper balance. Look at the other videos that I've done, and that'll give you an idea of what I'm talking about as far as foods and proper balance is concerned. But please, I want to make sure and I want to emphasize that you understand fat is good for you. You just need the right kind of healthy fats on board, and when you have sufficient amounts of that, so I'm talking about 25% of your diet, and in some cases and instances a little more, depending on health issues, that's really going to help you. Okay, if you like what you hear, please hit like on the bottom of this video, and also join me for all the other things that I'm doing. Visit our Facebook page, the business page. Visit our website. Time, like the clock, number 4, health, time4health.com. And there's also another link down there for you to come have a chat with me. So click on that and you can have a complimentary discovery consultation with me, and we can talk about things more specific to your health. Well, again, please make sure, go out when you have dinner today, and when you eat from now on, just make sure you're eating more healthy fats as part of your diet, and you'll be surprised. You won't be as hungry, so you won't eat as much throughout the day. Okay? So that's my message for today. Eat more healthy fats. Take care now, guys.